Hey everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Google Ads features, and that's the Google Ads extensions. I love to use different extensions for my ads, and I really think that these are some of the best features that Google offers. What's not to love about ad extensions? For one thing, the extensions can increase your click-through rate. They can lower your cost of acquisition. But with so many different kinds of extensions available, it can also be pretty confusing and it can be overwhelming at times. And sometimes people tell me that they have a hard time knowing when and where and why to use certain extensions. So if you need help on this topic, keep watching, because we're going to be talking about Google Ads extensions and explained in a way that's going to make it simple for you to run more profitable, higher quality Google Ads. Hey everybody, I'm Richard Cruz, the founder of WSI Priority Media. The purpose of all my videos are to help you to run better Google Ads, to do digital marketing better, and to help your business thrive. To simplify what Google Ad extensions are, they're additional features. They enhance or they actually extend your Google Ads. So if you go over to your Google Ads dashboard and then you click on the extensions menu, you can see a long list of different extensions. They're like call out extensions, site link extensions, location extensions. So when you're setting up an ad, you've probably noticed that it brings you through that feature. When you're in phase number 1, they now brought it in to where it's a step that is built right into here. So you have 3 of them that default show, which is site link, call out, and call. And if you want to use some of the others right here, but people often say, when do I use them? How do I use them? What's the purpose? And they get overwhelmed and they get confused. So we're going to spend some time on that so I can make it super simple for you. Each one of the extensions, they have their own advantages. But in general, the benefits of Google Ad extensions are they make your ads more visible because they take up more room on Google, on somebody's phone, on somebody's desktop as they're searching. And so, as I had mentioned, ad extensions, they help improve your click-through rate because it helps you add more of that valuable information so people know more about your product or your service. And if your competitors aren't using them well, which many times they're not, it gives you such an advantage where you stand out and you really, really shine. They can boost conversions. So in cases like the extra information provided, it can just help customers choose you over your competition. It helps them know more about you. And the other item is that they can help you achieve better quality score. And this means lower CPAs, better cost per clicks. Everything is good as a result of using your extensions well. So we already know some of the benefits of Google Ads extensions. We're now going to head over and discuss some of the most used ads extensions, which I personally think that are just my favorite in terms of making your Google Ads perform better. And these are just my favorites in general. So let me head over there right now and we'll start talking about some of them. Let's talk about site links. They're probably the top extension that most businesses, will use because it encourages users to go to one or more important pages on your website. And you can also display 6 additional links as part of your search ads. Additionally, these site links, they allow you to add extra links for different pages. As you can see right here, they are exactly what they say. They're site links. So you need to have a page that they point to or else you can't use those. So there are a couple of pro tips is you can use site links to include your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Facebook, your YouTube pages. Make sure that each site link within a campaign or an ad group, it lands though on a unique URL. That's really important. And you can make site links specific to mobile by ticking off the mobile preference box when building the site link. It's a really cool one to use. The next one is your call-out extensions. Another widely used extension in Google Ads. Why? Because these extensions are just one of the simplest, easiest to set up. When you're setting up this kind of extension, you don't need a local business and address, and you don't even need to have a retail store of your products or a business phone number. You just need to be creative to your ads text and set it up in a way that it's going to grab attention. One of the benefits of call-out extensions is that it lets you extend your ad copy. As you can see, all this extra real estate that you get right here. and it extends it in a really significant way where you can, call out important features and benefits. And so you got more room. And another tip is that you have to create a minimum of 2 callouts in order for them to make an impression. Google recommends creating a maximum number, which is 4. In my opinion, use all 4. Use them to your advantage. That's what they're there for. The next one is location extensions. One of the biggest mistakes most businesses make online is that they forget to include their business address, especially if you're a local business. See, searchers, they look at that address. They want to check. They want to verify that business. It's a legit business. It's quite true for online and e-commerce sites. If you own an online store and you want to see more growth, your location extensions are a great tool for you to use. For brick and mortar, obviously, critical. You cannot go without it. So don't forget that. A tip on your location extensions, you see how amazing this is. They can just navigate right to you. I mean, it's just a cool extension. And it's a common notion that offline and online commerce are 2 separate functions, that online and offline marketing can't coexist or produce compounding results. Not true. In a Google study related to local inquiries, it found that 76% of people who searched for a nearby business online visited that business location within a single day. And of that number, 28% purchased. So location extensions, they work. It's not a bad idea to include your business address so that you can get more results. The next extension is your call extensions. Having that clickable phone number. The majority of searches are done on mobile, so this is just more important than ever now. They're best used for business leads that need help, products, or information fast. Like, for example, if you just got home from a 14-hour shift as a nurse and you find out that your basement is flooded, so you head over to Google and you search for a plumber nearby. And of all of the results, the one thing that has captured your attention is the result with the phone number right there. Bam, click to call. And you know what? I'll bet that anybody who has a flooded basement at the time is not going to bother going to click the link to go to the website and browse the pages looking for the phone number. And that's what's amazing thing with this call extensions. As a tip, use the call extensions if you have a team that can handle phone calls. These extensions work well for potential customers who know exactly what they want. They don't want to spend any time clicking to your site or website, and they just want help right now. They are a great potential customer, especially if you are in the emergency services business like plumbing. And this is where you want to have your information, right? If you are not using your additional extensions, there's not that much information. They're typically not going to call you when it's just the business name and the phone number. But if you start utilizing your different extensions to be able to have mentions of your products and your services and what differs for you, now all your information is there. They can read enough about who you are, what you do, where you're located at, and bam, there's the one click and they're on the phone with you and you've got a lead. Great extension to use. I can't speak enough about it. The next one, another big favorite, your review extensions. Review extensions, they let you add snippets of third-party reviews and testimonials to your ads. These extensions, they're so effective in building consumer trust. You can choose to display the exact quote, see, for example, like right in here, or you can just paraphrase, with a link to the original source. When it comes to marketing customer reviews, they are your best marketing tool. They really are. People don't believe what you say. They believe what other people say about you. Never forget that too. Most people, they really do take time to research. 82% of people say they read online reviews before making a decision. And how awesome it is that it's right there in front of them, right in your ad. They don't have to stop, go check you out before they contact you. That's one of the beauties about this here. And as a tip, since you can paraphrase reviews, make sure that you fully optimize the review section with something that is worth mentioning. Like, for example, very professional to work with, Better Business Bureau. If you're reviewed and you're certified by the Better Business Bureau, and if you have a A+ rating, then make the most of your Google Ads review extensions, as this is something that you do not want to miss out. Google Ad extensions, they're amazing because you get free real estate on Google and your ads perform better. You'll get a much higher return on your ad spend every single time. You just can't go wrong by using ad extensions when you're using Google Ads. And they are just an amazing Google Ads extensions best practices in your Google Ads marketing, something you always want to make sure that you're using. Select specific ad extensions, though, that are tailored to your business. Don't just go in there and put them all up. I suggest that you pick a few that apply directly to your goal for the campaign or specific ad. Hopefully, this post can help spark a few ideas for those of you who are looking for ways to use the Google Ads feature. Question for you. Which ad extensions are performing best for your campaigns? Post it below. Share it with me. I'd love to hear about what you're using and what's working for you. And you know what? If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime at wsiprioritymedia.net. I hope this video has been helpful for you in understanding AdWords extensions and the best practices and how to use them for your business. And if this video was helpful, do me a favor, give it a big thumbs up and share it, and make sure that you subscribe, because that way you'll be alerted of future training videos like this one. Thank you for watching.